mind to a limit where it needs to be. I work blind, got vision I don't need to see. I'm picking mind over matter, I believe in me. I need to find more hours in the day to breathe. Need to find more power in the way I be. And when my mind turns sour with the painful scenes, I need to scream out loud, I can't stop me. I wanna be the greatest like Rocky. You know I leave them all hating like a hobby. I'm out here making moves like a lobby. And if you ain't with me, it's your loss. See, I got my mind on the facts, I'm a python. Grab what I like real fast, stroke until I have everything. I attack everything that I lack, everything that I want, and I see, matter of fact.
Cause I'm my own worst enemy. Only if I let it be. I can control anything if I can just think carefully. I control my destiny. Deep up in my mind I manifest it. Every morning I wake up obsessed, and everything I do the best. And deep within my mind you know I'll always manifest it. I'm my own worst enemy. Only if I let it be. I can control anything if I can just think carefully. I control my destiny. Deep up in my mind I manifest it. Every morning I wake up obsessed, and everything I do the best. And deep within my mind you know I'll always manifest it.
I wake up every minute with the fever dreams. I push my mind to a limit where it needs to be. I work blind, got vision I don't need to see. I'm picking mind over matter, I believe in me. I need to find more hours in the day to breathe. Need to find more power in the way I be. And when my mind turns sour with the painful scenes, I need to scream out loud, I can't stop me. I wanna be the greatest like Rocky. You know I leave them all hating like a hobby. I'm out here making moves like a lobby. And if you ain't with me, it's your loss. See, I got my mind on the facts, I'm a python. Grab what I like real fast, stroke until I have everything. I attack everything that I lack, everything that I want, and I see, matter of fact.
Cause I'm my own worst enemy. Only if I let it be. I can control anything if I can just think carefully. I control my destiny. Deep up in my mind I manifest it. Every morning I wake up obsessed, and everything I do the best. And deep within my mind you know I'll always manifest it. I let it be. I can control anything if I can just think carefully. I control my destiny. Deep up in my mind I manifest it. Every morning I wake up obsessed, and everything I do the best. And deep within my mind, you know I'll always manifest it.
I wake up every minute with the fever dreams. I push my mind to a limit where it needs to be. I work blind, got vision I don't need to see. I'm picking mind over matter, I believe in me. I need to find more hours in the day to breathe. Need to find more power in the way I be. And when my mind turns sour with the painful scenes, I need to scream out loud, I can't stop me. I wanna be the greatest like Rocky. You know I leave them all hating like a hobby. I'm out here making moves like a lobby. And if you ain't with me, it's your loss, see. I got my mind on the facts, I'm a python. Grab what I like real fast, choke until I have everything I attack. Everything that I lack, everything that I want, and I see, matter of fact.
Cause I'm my own worst enemy. Only if I let it be.
What is going on? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Blunderbuss79, and we are back at y'all with a brand new video over here at Established in 8-Bit once again. How y'all been? And y'all know how we do. Almost every time anyway. We do shoot over to the forums and the streams, and streams. Yeah, we do shoot over to the forums and whatnot to check out different stuff and all this jazz. Do I have the game plug-in going? I thought I had this thing going already. Okay. Plug-ins breakdown. Cool, it happens. Sorry about that, but yeah. So over here on the forum, we have this new and returning agent special check-in rewards. This came out on November 2nd. Confirmed rewards are both for new and returning players. Log out for 15 days. I suggest using, and this is from Powers of X posted this. So I guess he tested it because Netmarble is not advertising this. It's in the general tabs column. And unless you start a new game, you're not gonna see it, or unless you log out for 15 days or whatever. So you do have to log out of the game for 2 weeks in order to get this, but next time I decide to take a break from the game, I'm really thinking about taking advantage of this because the rewards in it are really juicy. Now, of course, isn't the best time for me to be taking a break from the game, though, because we do have Black Friday coming up the end of the month, so that's roughly within that time frame, and I'm not trying to miss out on that. So if I do, it's gonna be during the month of December, maybe. I haven't decided yet, but for 90 days, they do give you this tier 3 premium selector. Now, this is the thing. who can you use this on, right? But let's go through the rewards and then we'll get into the details of this as we go. So log in every day to log in every day to acquire a special reward, new agent special check-in. Log in for 90 days to acquire. Don't log out for 90 days. Log in for 90 days after the 2-week hiatus, right? Roughly a 15-day hiatus, right? And then you log in for 90 straight days to acquire a potential transcendent character and tier 3 character. So if you're a veteran, some of these rewards may not be that spicy to you. The tier 3 reward should be spicy to most players, unless you have every tier 3 in the game. And if you do, then, you know, kudos to you. If you have every transcendent character in the game, once again, kudos. I know a lot of players that aren't in that position, myself included. So, yeah, you get this 6-star mega rank up ticket. And look at this gold, man. You get 500,000 on the first day. You get the mega ticket on the second day. Mega 6-star rank up ticket. You get 5.5, 600,000, 6.5, and 700,000. So that's a few million gold right there. And it just keeps going, right? 750k, 800k. You get the tier 2 mega advancement ticket on day 7. So for those of you that were looking for a way to tier 2 your M'Baku, or and personally I don't think he's the best character at this point. It really just depends on where your roster is. I would definitely, if you're a new player, I would definitely use these rewards on maybe a leadership and a support type to get you through world boss clears. It'll definitely go a long way with your roster, and the great thing about support types is they don't lose their value over time like damage characters do, like DPS types. So you get the 7-day tier 2 mega advancement ticket. Actually, let me switch this music right quick. Okay, why is my music plugin not working? Okay, that's why. All right, there we go. There we go. All right. I haven't played this joint in a while. Anyway, okay, so let's get back into this. So you got the gold from day 8 to day 9, right? And like I said, it's like 30-40 million gold in here. So the gold is quite nice. You'll be able to do a lot with it as a new player. Also, I want to caution new players. You don't want to use certain rewards. Like if you plan on using your tier 3 selector or your tier 2 mega rank up ticket on a particular character, then there are certain rewards in here that you're not going to want to use on them as well, right? If I'm not mistaken, this thing will take a character from like when you unlock them or 6 stars or something like that all the way to tier 3. I don't think they have to be at tier 2. I think it'll just skip it, but I'm not sure. So yeah, you definitely want to look into that and make sure you're using this thing so you're not burning rewards that you don't have to, that you can use on another character. Like for instance, this potential realization ticket. If you're going to use this tier 3 ticket on a character, you may not want to use this potential realization ticket on them. You may just want to go ahead and build their gears up to level 70 and then slap this thing on them, because it's a lot cheaper to build, it's a lot cheaper to build the level up to 70. The real expense in tier 3 in a character is going to be in leveling up their gears. So, you want to do the absolute bare minimum in terms of what you need in order to make this or the transcended potential ticket apply. So you definitely want to proceed accordingly. You also get a free premium card in here. This is really, really nice, especially for new players. Even some veterans can use this thing, depending on which card they pull out. Even if you don't pull the card you need, it's still fodder for rolling awakened cards, crafted cards. So yeah. You also have this tier 3 mega advancement ticket in here. So this is a complete other tier 3 character, and the list of characters that you may be able to use this thing on is going to differ, or may differ, from the list of characters that you can use the tier 3 selector on, right? They'll essentially do the same thing, but yeah, so just make sure you guys keep an eye out for that. You also have this potential transcendent selector, and I think these two are actually the anniversary versions. They're not the in the shop they have a $20 version of this. And it's a lot different than the special daily growth support tier 3 selector that you get for the 90-day login for that. Actually, I don't think there are any characters that are restricted from using that particular selector. Whereas this one, they restrict quite a few characters. You also have the 7-day check-in event that they'll give you with this, along with the 55-day selector for a tier 2 character. So if you left the game in a state where you were still needing to build up a lot of characters and you came back, this is really, really clutch. It's about 6 or 7 minimum tier 3 or transcended characters that you can get out of this thing if you play all of your cards right. And this is the selector list. You see M'Baku has been included along with Toxin and Echo, the new characters that we got this year, along with Winwu and Spectrum and Dakin and Morbius and all these guys. So it's quite a few characters in there. And then the tier 3 character agent welcome back training. These are the characters that are selectable. You got Captain America, Hulk, Ghost Rider. This is everybody that was in the anniversary selector. So, I mean, Loki's there, Daredevil's there, Venom is there, right? So, Storm is even in this one. So, it's actually pretty cool, because I think when the anniversary came out, I don't think Storm was a part of this. So she has since been added, if I'm not mistaken. So this is actually pretty cool. You also got Black Bolt in here, so if you picked up his uniform, you'll be able to take him right to tier 3. I personally don't have a tier 3 Black Bolt yet, but I do have his uniform, so I'm leaning towards using my tier 3 ticket on him. But it just depends, because I still need a lot of leads. I still need a lot of supports myself. So I may go that route to fill out my leadership and my support roles. Because the main problem with my roster is missing a lot of male type supports. You know, most of the support types in the game are female, like Sif here, or you know, even more niche type supports like Medusa. You know, most of the supports in the game are all female. And you got Jessica right here, and her jewel uniform is a pretty decent support for defenders. So, yeah. And the community is pretty much loving this. This is some great work that Powers of X did, getting this information out to the community. Netmarble, you should really advertise this. This is a great way to get new players into the game. It's also a great way to get players that left to come back. So yeah, y'all need to do something about getting this thing out there to the community, so the agents can know about it. You know, do a YouTube something. Now, you can't always depend on the content creators to cover this sort of stuff, especially if we don't know about it, right? You know, it took some new players either coming into the game or some older players coming back going, what's this? For the community to really even know it was in the game. Either that, or if you have, say, a free-to-play account that you haven't logged into in a while, and you jumped in there, and it's like, hey, whoa, what is this? Right? So I personally don't have that. I'm only playing on one account, so make sure you guys don't miss out on these rewards. Like I said, you get really good rewards every single week, and they just get better and better. You got the 6-star mega rank up tickets, you got the tier 2 mega advancement ticket. I mean, the only thing they don't have in here is a mega uniform upgrade ticket, right? Which that would be really spicy. But yeah, I mean, you're literally looking at like rewards that people pay thousands of dollars to get, from the tier 3 and the transcended potential selectors, the mega advancement tickets, and then the potential in tier 3 selectors. The second potential realization ticket will take a character straight to level 80 on day 81. So yeah, this is some really, really strong stuff. Like I said, hell, it makes me want to log out of the game for 2 weeks just so I can come back with, you know, 6 or 7 more tier 3s to be able to test for you guys. But let's go ahead and jump into the game, because we have been over here on the forum for quite some time getting this information out. So we'll go ahead and slide over right quick. Wait a minute. Okay, it did. This thing keeps crashing, and I don't know why. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's try this one more time. Sorry about all the technical difficulties. There we go. Let's get it switched over. So we are just gonna keep grabbing these bios for Iron Heart. So when we get her uniform, this is the way I'm gonna tier 2 Iron Heart and Umbaku this month, or within the next couple of days, because I'll be able to do them both within the month. If I just wait the requisite 14 days. I don't want to wait, so that's why I'm feeding all of my bios to Shuri. Well, my man Galga be in there just handling up, trying to unlock all these characters, bro. But you also gotta make sure you're putting in the work on your cards as well. You gotta work on your cards. I think as new players, a lot of us don't realize how much that throttles. And I'm not a new player, but you know, I remember when I was, and you know, when I was there, I know I really didn't realize how much not having a good card set affected my roster. So just one of those things. And just to show you guys, actually, so we are planning on tier 3 and Taskmaster tonight. We only got a handful of Titan component packs that we need. We should be able to pick that up in a World Boss run today. And we will be tier 3ing Taskmaster, so hey, the more the merrier. We are definitely in need of more supports. It's like I said, when I did start building up support types, I really wasn't paying attention to the whole male female thing. I really wasn't paying attention to the, you know, any of that. Human, mutant, blast, combat, speed, universal. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention to any of that stuff. So let's get the in-game sound going. And we are exactly 3 days away, about an hour from 3 days away from the Wakanda Forever movie. So y'all let me know if y'all are excited to see it. You know, we're gonna skip it. Maybe wait until it comes out on DVD. Maybe wait until some of the reviews come out. Because I know everybody's movie going is a little different. This is probably one of the ones that I'm gonna go to the movies to see. I don't know. I'm probably not gonna be very impressed. I'll say the first Black Panther movie didn't really do it for me like that, but we'll see how they do with this one, and we'll go from there. Hey, so that's where they put old Fenris. That's the old Fenris model. Or Fenrir. Unfortunately, I haven't made very much progress on my tier 3 Hulk. They haven't released anything in regards to, and as a matter of fact, let me favorite this page right quick so I won't have any problems finding it later. And another suggestion that Powers of X made in regards to this logging out for 14 days was this right here. Log out for 15 days. I suggest using another account and make friends with yourself for accurate tracking. If you don't know, the game keeps track of how long you've been logged out of the game, how many days. And if you're on your own friends list, or if someone's on your friends list, or they're an alliance member or whatever, you can see the last time they checked in, the last time they, if it's an alliance member, you can see the last time they checked in. If it's a friend, you can see the last time they logged in. So, that way you can check yourself from the opposite account. And then when you hit day 15, 16, log back into the game. And, hey, it's just about logging in from there and not missing any of those rewards. I would definitely wait until, say, because I mean, if you miss a collector's vault, it's not that big of a deal, right? But you don't want to miss 2 weeks of a CTP selector. So I would wait until a CTP selector finishes and then do it. And we should have one getting ready to, actually we got one that just started up, so I wouldn't suggest anybody do this right now, but as soon as this 30 days is up, yeah, I would definitely suggest it. Now, I know Thanksgiving will probably be a pretty hard time to start something like that. Coming off of Black Friday and all that jazz, I know that'll be a really difficult time to start something like that, seeing as how you just got through gambling or whatnot, spinning crystals, unlocking stuff. But yeah, that would be, because a game like this, you have to come at this thing with a plan, man. You just can't logging in every day is key. They present you with opportunities like this, take advantage. You know, now that I've gotten into the content creation side, it is difficult, and it's not like I can make content on other games, but you know, most of what people pick me for is the future fight stuff. So yeah, just if you're gonna do this, make sure you're keeping track and accurate tally on your days, so you're not having to attempt this thing more than once would be the idea. So God, and there was something else I was gonna say and I lost my train of thought. I hate it when that happens. guy out right quick. Oh, it did pop. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, these cats, man. Dude needs help on the man bats on the what is it? Gotham Knights. Gotham Knights. You got your boy just tied over there. Yeah, man. It looked like they gave my boy Hulk a hard time over here in PvP, man. Hey, like, what's going on, man? Did they give him the business or what? Like, ain't no growling or nothing. He just who the hell he fight? Another Hulk? Like, come on, man. Yeah, so actually, yeah, let's see what he does in here. Let's see here. He's got an authority. Where's Thanos? He has an authority too. He's got a 200 proc, but I ain't gonna use him. He doesn't have a CTP anymore. And I may wind up giving Loki back that rage. I snatched it off of him and put it on Namor so I could see what was up. But seeing as how Namor is, and this is what I was afraid of, that Namor would be better with a judgment than a rage, especially after that. Especially after that damn dev note that they put out. Basically saying that they wanted us to try 7 different types of CTPs and all that shit. So yeah, yeah, when they put this guy out right here, and they were telling us they wanted us to try different types of CTPs, right? Yeah, brilliant. We've noticed that the effects of the rage are hard to feel in some game modes, such as World Boss, Giant Boss Raid. As the increased critical damage effect of the enrage does not show the intended performance and all this jazz. Actually, it wasn't this dev note. It was the previous communique that they had sent out. Let me see if I can find it right quick and I'll get it pulled up. We'll cut back to the game. Oh, that ain't the that. Here we go. And I should have this stuff pulled up for you guys already. I do apologize for that. Let's see, update details. Music celebration. Oh, no, here it is. Let me here, because I have a feeling that we'll be back here in the far distant future. Yeah, it was okay, so it was this one. And actually there we go. Let's mix it. So right here, where they were saying, yeah, they're putting the weight on the CTPs and balancing them accordingly and all that bullshit. Let's see, yeah, the Marvel Future Fight team is aiming for our agents to enjoy various gameplays with various types of CTPs, right? When they dropped that little hint and said nothing about Namor, right? And this was really just concerning the CTP of Rage, so they wouldn't have said anything about Namor. But then they followed it up with this, and I don't think I had put that Rage on Namor yet when this came out. And I did it kind of after the fact with, you know, I was kind of not really wanting to. But yeah, now it's like, kind of wish I'd have waited until some more testing was done. Because I don't have the resources to, you know, pull CTPs, you know, month in, month out. If I do, it's gonna be more than likely a permanent move. Plus, I don't have a lot of judgments to go around. I have one on Rogue, one on Mephisto, and one on Human Torch. You could argue that I should probably move those, especially the one on Human Torch, right? But I really hate doing that to characters that only function that way, right? Because on the real, it's not really a lost investment, right? I could still do World Boss with Rogue. I could still do World Boss with a lot of characters, right? That are built in that way, all because a character is out of the meta. I think that kind of gets overrated, right? You know, if you're pushing World Boss, then okay. Everybody isn't pushing World Boss, at least not to the, you know, everybody doesn't have the Pierce on their cards and none of that shit to even push that high in World Boss, right? So for the majority, it's just good enough to get in there and get you 5 clears so you can build more tier 3 characters, and at the same time, you know, be able to use those characters to go get those GBR tokens so you can get your card set right. Right, so if anything, players should be screaming for more material and you know, more ways to get premium cards, because, you know, story fragment farming is great, but it's not feasible for most players either. But I do like the way that they have it structured in such that it's one of the few game modes that properly rewards you for having a complete roster, right? If I know I got every tier 3 and every awakened character in the game, then I know I'm gonna get action at those premium cards, CTPs, fully awakened ISOs and all of that stuff, right? But mainly the premium cards and the CTPs. And the tier 3 materials, right? The CCF, I don't think it's CCF in there. The TCP and the EOD. CCF, we get plenty CCF from World Boss. So if you can do 5 World Boss Legend clears a day, after a while your CCF is gonna be right. That's not gonna even be a problem. And the reason being is because you don't use Cosmic Cube fragments to upgrade gears. At least you don't use them from 20 to 25. I think you do use them from 25 to 30. Or no, 25 to 30 is just, it's the new stuff. It's that Life Seed and the Carbonadium. Yeah, so you don't even use it from 25 to 30. Hey, don't. I'm gonna need you to wreck this, bro. I'm not saying a full bore. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. And see that boy fill up, and it's that's a problem. I'm gonna be honest, as a content creator, I'll probably play the game more strategically now. In terms of the MCU updates and things that I know are coming. Getting characters, gears to level 70, 25, all of that jazz will definitely help me be able to produce more content in a timely fashion that's relevant to what people want to see. But then I also know that there's a lot of space in there for characters that you don't necessarily see a lot of all the time that people may or may not want to know about. And I think that's another reason why me doing Shadowland videos would probably be a really good thing. Yo, what's going down? DJ, welcome back, my bro. Been gone for a little bit. Took my daughter and my wife to Six Flags, so went out there, had a real good time. Well, we tried to. My wife kind of Wasn't feeling too hot, but she soldiered it out. And she was a trooper. And like I kind of consider myself a roller coaster veteran. You know, I'm a vet over here. Oh man, there he is. And say that Joker that we rode, that Joker ride they had out there. I had to let my daughter make it. I had to let her make it. She said something she shouldn't have, but I had to let her make it because I said the same damn thing. I was like, oh shit. Yeah, it hit you with something I wasn't expecting, which is cool. I like that. Yeah, she just got a little nauseous and stuff. Wasn't feeling too hot. So she started feeling better as the day went on. She got on that first little roller coaster and just, wasn't looking for it. So we kind of chilled out for a little bit. I took the daughter on a few rides while my wife sat down. And she got up and got on some more roller coasters later on. So I think it's just we haven't been in such a long time. I think it was more of that than anything. So it's like I wound up feeling not feeling too hot later on that day. I got off the Titan and I threw up. And in 43 years, I have never thrown up after getting off a damn roller coaster. So, and I've ridden the Titan dozens of times. So, I don't know. But then I normally don't eat the food out there either. We normally bring our own food, or they have the hand stamp re-entries, so we'll just go get something and come back. And we didn't do that this time. So I think that was the mistake. I broke my rules, man. But nah, we normally have a cooler and pack some lunches and shit. We just go out to the car, eat, come back in. Same difference, handstand re-entry. So next time, that's exactly what's gonna happen. And the thing is, all that week leading up to it, I wasn't feeling that hot. And then that day, I was feeling great. And I rode a couple of rides. My wife got sick. Chilled out for a little bit. Got on some more coasters with my daughter. And we chilled out for a little bit more. My wife chilled with her sister. And I took my daughter, we went to the other end of the park and started riding some other rides and stuff. somewhere in between the Texas Giant and the Titan. I really wasn't feeling that hot. So, first time for everything, I guess. But yeah, everybody's good now. Just cooling out. But thanks for the well wishes, bro. Appreciate that. Definitely appreciate that. At 21, that's all we need. That is all we need. And the weird thing is, it seems like my scores have been getting lower. In here on auto. Gotta make sure this first rotation gets off right. Oh yeah, definitely. I missed the 3. That's okay. We can auto the rest. Oh wow, that bar is not moving. Yeah, I was gonna say there'll be some burst in there somewhere, at least from Luna. Finish that off, give you a good nice dose of damage. But yeah, I mess around and won't get that thing, man. And it's a respawn game mode? Yeah, he's coming back. Okay. Cool. Yeah, he's definitely new. Agent something or other. I wonder who was designation Agent 1. Yeah. That's the question. Rashkeet, welcome to the channel, my bro. What's going down? Rack shit. Vac, hello. Yeah, what's going on, my bro? I didn't catch that at first. I just glanced up at it. And names can be kind of difficult. But what's going on, my bro? You know what? Let's get into some timeline a little early. I'm late in the week. I mean, looked at the restricted list, and Spidey is on there. And so is Luke Cage. So is Jessica. Nice. Okay, that's gonna be a little different. I'm gonna have to make a little sub break quick. And I'm gonna have to give this some thought. Cause I could go Thanos, I could go Adam. I know I'm gonna run into a lot of gores. I could go Emma. Silver Surfer, Doom, and Sentry are all good options as well. So Spidey's probably way down yonder because he's banned this week. You know what? Let's try Mr. Double Life here. Even though he has an energy. It can still work for him. Oh, I didn't know it was this. I didn't look. Oops. The heel from the Mighty Egg kicked in on Colossus. Yeah, this may be now I kind of want Colossus artifact because I think this might buy him the time that he needs. I mean, he didn't do nothing to Jesus, this guy. SG Rajput 007, can you tell me my mistake and my improvements? Yeah. Yeah, I'll go over and check it out after this. Not autoplay. Keep the autoplay on. Take the repeat off. I thank you. Well, this is gonna be interesting. Oh yeah. Tank that then, my guy. Yeah, give him a good roar. From the belly of the damn beast. Okay, so let's see here. You said Rajput. It was SG Rajput, wasn't it? Yeah. Must be doing something wrong. Whoop. Ah, there you go. Okay, let's see. You got Tier 4 Iron Man. Alright, you got the Rage on him. Attack speed, energy, and ignore defense. Physical energy. Really, the physical doesn't do him any good. On that Odin's Blessing. So, whenever you're equipping things like Odin's Blessings, ISO on a character, if they're energy type, you want to stick with either all attack or energy attack. If they're physical type, you want to stick with all attack or physical attack. So, I mean, but that's like minor. So you talking about like one Odin's Blessing on one character, but there's a lot of resources invested in that character. It's your Judgment on there. Strange is a rage character, and you want to get his was it Defender Strange uniform for the Multiverse of Madness. That's his best, highest DPS and outfit. You can clear GBR with it, and work on your cards. Try to get you some more Pierce. I only have like 2% more Pierce than you, bro. So our cards are pretty damn comparable. I'd say the only difference is I have a lot more HP, a lot more crit damage. Our critical rate's pretty similar. I need a lot more of that myself. Do you have trouble capping on ignore defense for your characters? If so, I would try to roll some more ignore defense in your cards. Do you play more PvE or PvP? See, because you got this roll to physical defense, attack speed, and energy attack. You have this roll to ignore defense, attack speed, and movement speed. I would get rid of that movement speed. You really don't need defense. What you need is HP. HP is more important than defense. And the Luna Snow card I would keep. This card, the Crescent card, the White Fox card, and the Loki Agent of Asgard cards, eventually I would replace with something like the Baby Spidey card, where's my list? I don't have a damn premium. That wasn't a premium card list. That was I was working on a list, but it was for premium card. I mean, it wasn't for premium cards. It was for free to play cards. But the Baby Spidey card is nice. If you're looking to get some HP in your cards, then the new Avengers #9 card with Thanos on it's like a blue looking card, blue and black. It's a really nice looking card, a nice card in terms of like HP. I think it has ignore defense rolled in the top slot, and let me go take a look because I actually have it. So it's this card. Yeah, and crit damage. Ignore defense, crit damage, and max HP. And then you can roll this thing with the HP proc is what I'm looking for. The all attack. And then if you need it, cooldown duration. So, and your cooldown duration is looking pretty nice. If you're in a level 30 alliance, you shouldn't have any trouble capping your cooldown duration on any character. So that means that for the fourth gear slot, you can re-roll that from cooldown to something else that's more useful to you. In this case, a lot of times it will probably be something like crit rate, based on your card set. And then just work on getting attack, because the attack stats and the HP stats do not cap. After that, dodge is pretty useful. None of the resists are useful. And like I showed you that HP proc earlier, all of the procs in the game that are like that, you can't. I'll show you what I mean here in a second. But basically you can't stack them. They don't stack. So if you have energy attack, then you would have to put physical attack or all attack. You can't do physical or energy. They don't stack that way. So yeah, I would work on that. The first card I would replace would be the Loki Agent of Asgard card. So hang on to these two for now, the Crescent. I really wouldn't worry about building. You could hang on to the White Fox card for now. This is not a bad card, to be honest with you. The trouble with it is, because it has ignore defense in the fixed stat, the top stats up here for the right there under Future Fight First. Hang on, I'll pull it up. So these stats for the stars, for the reforging, all of these can roll different stats. What you want to do is eventually roll them to things like critical rate, critical damage, ignore defense, and you'll easily cap those stats, right? But what you're really looking to roll up here is something like all attack, max HP, physical attack, energy attack. If you get those, that's a god roll. That's how you see these cats doing these really ridiculous clears in World Boss and things like that, or being able to do really, really high levels, or going into GBR and clearing in under 3 minutes. That's how you get over 100, maybe 120 total attack and like 80% max HP, which makes you really difficult to kill in timeline or PvP. And then it also makes it where you can clear higher content, especially when you start adding things like, 15% plus Pierce. Because Dormammu GBR, in the second half of the fight, he starts to negate your Pierce damage. He cuts it in half. So I didn't mean to exit out of that because I wanted to. Oh, thought I actually had that right. Okay, here we go. So, yeah, and I'll show you which cards to get here in a second. But I wanted to take a look at your characters. Agreed on him. I don't know if he has guard break immunity natively. If he has native guard break immunity, the way the regen works now might be really good for him, or you can make this thing a mighty, and give him the ambush prop, because he does have a lot of dodge built into his kit. He's really not meta anymore as far as timeline is concerned. This guy is really good. He can wreck in PvP or PvE, and stay away from doing things like this, where you have the immunity to stun effect. The only immunity that's worth a damn in the game, and this is a fixed option right here because it's orange. The only immunity in the game that's worth a damn is guard break immunity, or immunity to guard break. All of the rest of the immunities are just cannon fodder. So you should feed those to other obelisks that have things like guard break immunity, max HP, crit damage, crit rate, in the fixed slot here, depending on what the character needs. Like if the character already has guard break immunity built into their kit, then they won't need it here. And that was what I was saying about Daredevil here. I'm not sure if he has it built into his kit or not. Having a tier 3 Taskmaster is excellent. I'm actually gonna tier 3 this guy tonight. He is a great support, and I'm sure you are getting a lot of work out of him in timeline. In World Boss, as far as a support and GBR. He supports heroes, villains, and he gives an additional buff to characters that have the Weapon Master tag. I think he gives them like dodge or something like that. Awesome two-way player. That CTP of greed that you have on this guy, you can give it to Spidey, and if you make it a mighty, he is so toxic in timeline battle, and I wish he wasn't banned so I could show you. This dude can kill almost anybody in timeline. And then with that same CTP of greed, with proper cards, he can go in and get your world boss clear. And who cares if it's on a low level, you still get the same rewards. Loki with a rage, nice. The TVA Loki uniform does more damage. This one has more survivability. That's basically the only difference. If you're gonna invest in any of the tier 3 natives right now, I would probably say Gore has the most value, but where your roster is right now, that is a heavy investment. White Fox, her uniform is going to be going on sale here in December, because she's the winter holiday uniform. It only goes on sale once a year. It does cost money. I think you have to spend like $20 USD to get it. And then they give you another 10 tokens with the event that they do. So that takes 7 days to get those tokens, or a few days or whatever to get those tokens. It's like a 14-day event that they'll have the uniform on sale. Pick it up. It makes her support value one of the best in the game. And she's been that way for a long time now. And the thing about support type characters like her and Taskmaster, they hold their value. As the DPS for a guy like Iron Man is going to fade over time, you'll still be using him, and you'll still be using her, especially for characters that have the leadership tag. That's your Sharon Rogers of the world, that's your Thors, that's your Captain Americas, and all these characters that pack that damn tag. Mostly heroes, and Iron Man doesn't have it, unfortunately. Vision is one of those characters that you kind of have to build in tandem. with Wanda, because he's really just a lead for her. He can get you some clears in World Boss low level though. Once again, I'd get this immunity to stun off of him, go with something like immunity to guard break with the ignore dodge 120. And if you get one that's like this and it has the damage proc on it or whatever, just feed it to something else, especially if it's a low damage proc. If it's something high like a 200% or a 180, yeah, but the 120, it's really not. It's really not worth it. And I can actually show you what Vision can do in World Boss because I have him at tier 3. He does damage. Sharon Rogers with the energy is nice. With the 200% proc, and that is a really nice energy too, bro. 4333. Yeah, that's nice. Let's see. I haven't Thor. Oh, you got the mighty judgment on him. Nice. Very nice. Go ahead and finish awakening the ISO set. Do you have any epic quests? And you could probably re-roll this to something like Power of Angry Hulk for his ISO set, and then get that physical defense off of him. You can build this thing up and just re-roll it, but get the physical defense off of him and make it something like crit damage, crit rate, you know, rolling some max HP in there is nice, or all defense. There would also be pretty good because defense matters, but it's not weighted the same as attack, so they don't necessarily balance out one for one. There's so many multipliers that factor into attack that it just overwhelms basic defense, right? Which is why HP is so much more important. But here in something like an ISO, the all defense is nice. I just wouldn't roll it on, say, more than one. I would try to do something like this, right? All attack HP, energy attack HP, really nice. So you're on your way, bro, and you're building really balanced. I would, you know, you got some leaderships here like my guy Star Lord, and then you also have some support types here like Taskmaster, and then you got some leadership supports like White Fox. So you know, pretty balanced things going on. You got Cyclops over here, same thing, leadership support. You got Doctor Strange, self-buffing leadership. I would just make sure I picked up that Multiverse of Madness uniform on Black Friday and give this guy a rage. I would probably snatch this off of him. I really hate to tell you to pull this rage off of Loki, but at this point, if you had the Multiverse of Madness uniform, that rage would do you far more good on him than it would on Loki. But I wouldn't give the Loki the destruction though. If anything, I would give the destruction to this guy because he also functions with that very, very well, and a lot of people use it on him in PvP. Especially the mighty destruction. So yeah. But let's jump into some World Boss, and I'll show you what Vision can do. We'll jump into some low level stuff. We ain't gonna do nothing major. Oh, I know whose leadership I can use for him. Haha. Yeah, that works. And and that works. Let's get this pulled back up. So bro, I'm a free-to-play player. Okay. Should you build Thor tier 4? Yes, you should. You have the new Avengers number 9 P card. Okay, cool. I wouldn't equip it. I would work on it in the background, and then when it's ready, or at least rolled to the point where you can start reforging it, then I would equip it. Because if it's like quality 5 or lower, I really wouldn't even worry about reforging it. I would just re-roll it until I can get decent enough stats on there. You know, 5 or 6 really good stats. Oh, he was late on his tier 3. Oh, he was really late. Let's say he ain't the fastest clear, and he has horrendous movement speed. But he's got pretty good damage and decent survivability if he can. There he goes. So, yeah, it didn't take much to push him into the next phase. So, got 5 bars there. Pushed him into the next phase. And I only did level 4 because I'm not sure the level that I was clearing with him when I was clearing with him. So tried to skate on it. And he keeps missing the 5th skill. I'm too far away from him when I'm trying to cancel. That's what it is. There we go. So yeah, he could have done much higher. Probably should have took him into like level 9 or something. But yeah. So now that we got the requisite rewards, actually, you know what? Before I do that, and before I forget, I told you that I was gonna let you know about the cards. So let me do that. Okay. So, also I have both of those cards. I don't have the White Fox card. So. One of the most difficult cards to get in the game. This one. But it's also one of the best cards in the game. You can roll this thing to crit damage, max HP, and ignore defense or dodge or crit rate in the bottom slot. And then you got physical, energy, and all attack in the top 3 slots. This is also why this card is paywall only, unfortunately. This one, however, isn't. And it's one of the best flex cards in the game. And you can get this thing completely for free by playing Giant Boss Raid. And it doesn't have to be Dormammu either. It can be regular old Giant Boss Raid and picking up those 10 tokens. And then when the future pass is on, make sure you get your 300 tokens. 30 days, you can open your premium chest and pull this sucker out. Also, as far as the free-to-play joint, I would try to scrounge you together some kind of crystals or something for Black Friday. Because the last time I gambled, bro, I made out like a damn bandit. That's where I got this card from. I got this card and the Baby Spidey card last Black Friday. And it's the only time that I've done any kind of gambling in the game like that. And I got it within the first pool or two. And I got a CTP within the first pool or two because I went and I pulled the CTP and then I backdoored and I pulled the card. It's like a CTP of authority or something. And I said, you know what? My luck is a little bit too good right now. Let me pump my brakes and not do shit. Yeah, best PvE card. You can try 10 pulls every time. Art book card, chance up. I got lucky on that. Yeah. Best story ever is hybrid card. Yes, sir. Best story ever is a hell of a card. This cable card is also pretty nice. A lot of people run it in the game. This thing has physical attack and HP and crit rate all in the same slot. That's the one thing I hate about this card. Other than that, you can roll energy attack in this thing. And then you can roll, if they'd have had the physical attack down here, oh man. I would roll something like recovery rate or maybe all defense down there. Maybe attack speed if you need it. And then of course the Baby Spidey card, you got the all attack, ignore defense, and attack speed. And then you can roll the crit rate, the energy attack. You can roll the physical attack or the cooldown duration if you need it, but I really wouldn't even bank on cooldown duration because you can get it from the crafted stat. So go for the physical attack. And then in this one, I would roll the max HP all day long. All day long. You always want to go with the stats that you cannot cap over the stats that you can cap, especially in the Reforged meta. In other words, stats that you can cap, you kind of want to have them as your Reforged stat. So that's your crit rate, crit damage, dodge, all that shit. The Black Panther card is okay. Does have physical attack, HP, and crit rate in the first slot. And you got some energy attack right there. Once again, same sort of philosophy. And then probably something like all defense or recovery rate or attack speed in the bottom slot on that. We already discussed the New Avengers number 9 card. And this is what I was talking about. You can't, with this green proc here, this activation rate when hit, 20% of max HP recovery for 15 seconds. You cannot have this twice. So if I roll this on one card and I roll it again on another card, it's not gonna stack. They're not gonna activate twice. Same thing with all attack, same thing with physical attack, same thing with energy attack, which are the only ones that matter, right? I mean, if you do that, you're gonna be doing one of these.
A lot of fun, a whole day. Stop. Oh, oh.
You don't want to do that at all. So let's see what other premium cards are actually worth crafting. The Luna Snow card, of course. You already have that one equipped. You got the physical attack on there. You got the energy attack proc, which a lot of people actually go for that energy attack proc in that slot. You got the max HP, of course, all day long, and probably the all defense or the recovery rate, somewhere around there. You know I gotta have something new. I can't keep hitting you with the look. I can't keep hitting you with the same thing. I gotta hit you with something different. Hit you with something different. I mean, you don't hit them with the same thing. You don't hit them with the same thing. Sorry about that. You hit them with something different. Okay, that's the volume for that. So what is this? That needs to be off then. That's okay, it'll come back later. I should have changed that. But you know what? We'll rock that. Yeah, we'll rock that. A lot of people also run the Black Widow card for PvP. For me, the cooldown duration being in the top slot and cooldown duration losing a lot of in terms of the crafted stat thing, I really wouldn't craft that card. You know, same thing here. The Captain America card, on the other hand, I know I said what I said about defense, right? But you got the all attack proc. You got some crit damage or some HP that you can roll. And you know how I feel about HP. And then you got energy attack right here that you can roll again. So, you know, you would pretty much have to get a god roll, but if you did, and it's like quality 6 or 7, I'd say go for it if you're a PvP player, right? Because this is another one of those flex card situations. It would kind of go hand in hand with not this one, with the Guardians of the Galaxy Best Story Ever, and maybe the new Avengers #9, right? Would make a good trifecta to go along with something like, say, the Cable card and the Luna Snow card or something. Or the if you got really lucky and got this guy, right? Then I could see that. So yeah, those are the cards that you kind of want to go for. Everything else I really wouldn't worry about crafting. Some of those cards that have the HP in the top slot, like the Guardians of the Galaxy Best Story Ever, the new Avengers #9, or I believe those cards are more PvP oriented, right? Where on the other hand, the baby Spidey card is more PvP oriented. Same with the cable card, you know. So, and let's see, here we go. So this is what my stats are looking like. And like I said, I don't have very much more Pierce than you do. Got a shot of concentration, some all attack, 68%, physical attack 14%, energy attack 20%, crit damage 32%, ignore defense 55%. So I'm actually overcapped on ignore defense. 52% HP, a whole bunch of resist that I do not want. The 19% recovery rate I can live with. That's actually not bad. I would like some activated effects though. So those are where the procs would show up. And of course the movement speed, the cooldown duration, overcapped on both. The movement speed doesn't bother me, but the cooldown duration kind of does. And I would like a lot more dodge and a lot more crit rate to go along with some Pierce in this kit. So and we actually have enough to make a push. So let's see what we get. Some more resist. They done gave me a damn Christmas card. They done gave me a damn Christmas tree. I don't want this Christmas tree. So yeah. We'll probably save that for a second deck. Because it's just a placeholder for right now. So let's get back into some World Boss and let's take this new Taskmaster support for a spin. With my guy right here. Oh yeah, we haven't done that yet, have we? We haven't. So here we go. Alright, I can go for that. I can go for that. Let's flex one time on the squadron. And let's go get it. And just in case you guys are wondering, I only have a 140 proc on him. And you see I have the guard break immunity there. The stun just rolled on it, so I was testing his damage back in the day. And since he is a support type character, we are gonna give him an insight. So that's what we got on him. And yeah, he's actually gonna help me on a day of ABL as well. So yeah, he's gonna help me on Combat Villain Day. A lot, actually. Especially with that insight on him. So I have not been able to clear this stage. Due to in my estimation, lack of support. Okay, I was standing right there when the sigil went off, so I have no idea how I ran completely out of that thing with no haps. And see, this is gonna be weird too because Hulk's been nerfed, but then the nerf is on his tier 4, so okay, so he's got it in 1 minute. That's really good. Okay, so his damage is solid. He should be able to clear this. Pop the 2 for the debuff removal. It don't matter, cause my buffs ain't running in that cutscene, buddy. But they're up though. Okay, so just over 3 minutes. 3 minutes and 9 seconds. So, and that's the most difficult part of the fight, so you should blast through this. Interesting. He tanked that. I was kind of wondering. I wouldn't try that much higher than this unless I had a lot more HP on my Hulk. And then, of course, after a while, it's just going to be that good old law of diminishing returns, right? I got stunned. And my Hulk is level 80, gear 30. Still don't have a match yet to tier 3 tier 4 him, I'm sorry. Let me go ahead and, dang it. Okay. Okay. Cool. Taskmaster support. Just what the doctor ordered. Could it have been faster? Yeah. It beats the hell out of... Yeah. So that's my first clear that. So, it beats the hell out of tier 4 and Hulk, or... you know, going through months and months of getting enough pierce to do it, you know, or enough attack, or both, combination, you know. I actually like that. Yeah, because he's level 80, but he's not gears 25. He's going to help for both in ABX and ABL. Yeah. Cyber Monday is a good time to gamble. To be honest, I would wait till Black Friday. I mean, it's right around the corner. They don't do uh the sales aren't as good if they do anything on Cyber Friday. Like, cause that's the thing. If you're missing uniforms or anything like that, then everything's 50% off. On top of the gambling, the chance up, the special whatever anythings they got going on, it's always gonna be way better for Black Friday because they know more people are spending money. I'm surprised they don't have a sale come income tax season. But I guess that's just that would just be a states thing, and it's a Korean-based company, so. But how are the sales for Cyber Monday? Cause I don't be in the store like that. Like, it's only certain times of the year that I really hit it up. Anniversary, where I'm really just in there looking like that. Anniversary, Black Friday, things like that. Yeah, I'm looking. Yes, sir. I go after them rewards. Let's see here. There you go. And I don't know why so many people miss on this about Blue Marvel. I know it's not much, but if you do have his uniform, the applies to all allies, the all resistance, yeah. But the increased damage dealt to targets with the remove all debuff by 30%, it ain't much, but it's something. 30% energy attack, of course, would be better. That would be way better. But it works in World Boss, or at least it should. Because world bosses are constantly debuffing themselves. So yeah, it's definitely not as good as somebody like, Shuri support. It's nowhere near that. Man, just trying to get through it. And whoa, switch. That's what I get for looking up trying to read the chat. Almost got clapped. Mephisto say he ain't playing. Man, I'm tired of you uppercutting the shit out of me. Hold on. You really being a... Oh, you just being all kind of different, ain't you? That's okay. I got that heel off too. So give me 1 second, buddy. Okay. It's cool. It's cool. Let me put this time freeze on you right quick. Here you go, buddy. Hold that. That's a hole in your stomach. Oops. Bro, how do you get more Odin's blessings? It's a couple of ways actually. When the oh god, they'll have a chance up on combining 6-star Uru, and there's a chance when you combine those that they can turn into an Odin's blessing. You can also get Odin's blessings from different login events. For instance, this 14-day login event right here gives you an Odin's blessing. Right here on day 14. Right? You also get the 28-day CTP, and they drop this thing like every 35 to 45 days apart, somewhere around there. Just depends. Sometimes it comes sooner, sometimes it comes later. So that's one way. Sometimes they'll have these little other events. Sometimes they'll have those apology type things when they screw up, and they'll give us one time I think they gave us like a tier 3 selector or some shit. But that was like a one-off. You got some tier 3 mats in there. You got some crystals, some Titan component packs, some gold, a tier 2 mega rank up ticket. That's the 8-week check-in event. You got a 6-star mega rank up ticket, a 6-star Iron Man. I think if you have him at tier 4 or tier 2 or already or higher, it'll give you like 128 bios for the character, which you can in turn use to upgrade their uniform or something like that. You get the 6-star selector, 6-star selector. You get the character selector. You get the 28-day 4-week check-in event that also gives you crystals. And in addition, if you play, let me get out of here. If you play story mode and you collect all of these fragments from doing all of the different missions, right? From 1 to 9 or 1 to 4, depending on which story mode that you're doing. You can also get CTPs, Titan component packs, type enhancement tickets, which are kind of meh. And then in here you have, ISO, right? Fully awakened versions and Titan component packs. You should also be doing Shadowland as much as possible as a new player, because there are a lot of good free rewards in there. And here are the Odin's blessings you were asking about, my guy. Rock shit. So there you go for the Odin's blessings and all of that jazz. They all in here, brother. So that's where you come, and then down here, you also got the premium cards. Now this is gonna be on a 25% chance that you can get these fragments automatic, right? The thing about story fragment farming, or ultimate story fragment farming, you can only take tier 3 characters in here. And the other thing is, I'll play a stage right quick so you can see. If I pick the damn stage. So you can only take tier 3 characters in here, and it has to be one of these 3 characters. So that's Rogue. That's not Hawkeye, that's Rogue, Bullseye, and Doctor Doom. Because I have 2 of those 3 characters, instead of me getting a 25% chance to get the fragment, I'll have a 75% chance to get the fragment. For every character you pick, it gives you, or for every character you're able to bring, it gives you one extra, or it gives you another 25% for the fragment. So on this run, I'll have a 75% chance to get that fragment in order to unlock another chest. And you can collect those things for 30 days and then just go ham opening them and see what sort of resources you get out of there. And it's a lot of really good free premium resources in there. And this is the one game mode that actually, they'll rotate these characters that you have to bring in here every month. And the more you build your roster, the more rewards you're gonna get out of this game mode. It actually kind of pays you to play the game, in a sense. So yeah, that tier 3 Taskmaster, man, that was nice. I'm liking that a lot. Hey, but you know what though? It is time to mix that joint. So let's put another jam on here, man. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say one of these is the instrumental.
I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be
There we go.
me. Had to rise up just so they could see
Just a
me.
little bit.
Did what I had to do just to feed me, and what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan, your own hands can land your own brand, and damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the fucking hours it takes to get some power. Don't be fucking sour, take a cold shower, scream until you're louder, work until you're prouder, and fuck all the doubters, they're just fucking downers. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it.
And see the dope thing
It's only worth it if you work for
too.
it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown.
Yeah, the dope thing too, I have a piece of candy stuck in my teeth. I hate that. The really dope thing also about story fragment forming is the fact that even if you don't get the fragment, you still get tier 3 materials out of here. And granted, it isn't as much, because say if you get that chest that drops out of the tier 3 materials that drop out of the fragment chest, you can get like 250 Titan component packs or Essence of Dimension, right? Which is really good. That's like, you know, half of what you need to tier 3 800 CCF character. Or at least a third. You know, if you're counting the gears also, then that's at least a third of it, right? So it'll probably take you about anywhere from 1,000 to 1,500 CCF to tier 3 or 800 CCF character. By the time you're done rolling the gears and all that jazz. Because the advancement is 500, right? And you could get really unlucky on all of the gears. So that could easily cost you another 1,000 Titan component packs, Essence of Dimension. So the fact that you can come in here every day and just go ham on getting, you know, even if you're not getting the fragments, you can still get, and you can run them, you know, even after, and get those little drops, that 5, 10, or whatever Titan components, and that's the dimension out of it. So really, really good. People just have to be more creative in the way that they run it and figure out, you know, where they need to apply their energy. And then that marble need to raise up on the throttle just a little bit. I'll be the first to say that, but yeah, that little drop right there, the little 3, you know, they should increase that to like what you get, maybe at least half of what you get out of a regular World Boss run, right? Or here's a good idea. They can base what you get on the number of tier 3s, so they could give you the minimum. Say if you have no or all off-brand tier 3s they're not asking you to bring, right? If you have one of the tier 3s they're asking you to bring, say that 3, they give me 6. Say the 6, they give me 12. Say the 12, they give me, you know, like that. So on and so forth. If I have 2, they give me 12. If I have 3, they give me, say, you know, 14, 15. I think that would be a good way to regulate it. Hey, what sucks is when you beat the stage and you don't get the fragment or the TCP or EOD, because I've had that happen before.
Are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan, your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the fucking hours it takes to get some power. Don't be fucking sour, take a cold shower, scream until you're louder, work until you're prouder, and fuck all the doubters, they're just fucking downers. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I'm just telling you to fight for your dreams, but it's not what it seems. Man, it's hard to be seen when everybody wants to be king. Yeah, they all wanna ring, yeah, we all wanna be free. So show me what you got, what you bring, how you fight in the ring, how you take a fucking swing. Do you got heart, are you mean? Got some scars, got some needs, are you willing to go bleed? I swear to God they all let me down.
And there's that fragment. So yeah, I mean that's basically just what you gotta do, bro. Come in here, form them things. You know, and the good thing is it doesn't use it doesn't use boost points, right? So that's the good thing. Is you can come in here, you can do all your story fragment forming. I'm getting really out of proportion with a lot of them.
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. You know I'm addicted to you, and it's twisted, you've been gifted with the evil voodoo. Got me coming back for more, even when I've been screwed. Dolls full of pins, pierce my heart straight through. I got issues in my head, I like you in my bed, but you keep me on red. Oh, everything is like a test, I better not text or I'll come off desperate.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing?
So if I play dead, will you regret everything that you did, that you said? I don't think you understand what you're doing, and my heart's black and blue from the bruising. I feel like when I'm with you I'm losing. I feel like you think that this amusing, sitting there gaslighting and confusing. Was it me? Is it me? Am I deluded? I'm the one who's always sorry, the conclusion. Even though I offer all of the solutions, I wish you loved me like I love you, it's stupid. When I'm alone with you I never feel lucid. I wish I wasn't struck by Cupid. I wish when I first saw you I knew this. When I'm with you I feel so useless, I feel diluted, my heart's been wounded. Silhouettes of you
Okay, so
never really know just
once again, we got one of these, so we gotta go check in on the forum. Or over here on Facebook, I should say. So, and we got the crit, so we got the 8. And that's what I hate about that whole critting shit. But anyway, so, my dude Ubel over here, bro, the second part of story mode is crazy. The first part, the first boss is almost impossible to kill. I was fighting her for over an hour. I don't her who. And the lower health is the harder she hits. For what I have noticed is quite desperate situation. So, can someone give me advice? Okay, my first advice to you would be to build your cards. Second piece of advice I would give you is build you some tunes, and then also the third piece and probably the most important piece of advice I can give you is pay attention to these special bonuses up here, because this thing kind of plays like Shadowland in that way. If I bring villains into this stage, I'm gonna reflect myself and die. And they also have a hero version like this. They also have a version where you can't heal. So, and it really makes it hard on free-to-play players because not your agent level, but your VIP level. Right, at a certain level, as far as your VIP is concerned, you get certain bonuses. One of the bonuses that you get is this one here. A tagged out character receives a 35% HP while on standby, or receives an HP buff while on standby. That's the level 11 buff. But in other words, when you tag your character out, you'll receive that buff. And if you haven't spent any, if you haven't become a VIP member by recharging your crystals by just, you can spend $1 in the game and become a VIP member. But you would have to get up to at least VIP level, I think it's 4 or 5. They start with that. Yeah, VIP level 4. No, VIP level 3. Where you get a tagged out character receives a 15% HP buff right here. And you can get the VIP 3. I think a couple of Stark stashes will get you that, and that's like $4 USD. It's not a terribly expensive buy. It's, a couple of cans of soda or something. So, a couple of 20 ounces of soda, I should say. But yeah, that's the most difficult part in doing story mode free to play, is when you run into those stages where you cannot heal. Let's see if I can find one here. Yeah, this guy. The hero recovery rate minus 500%. The only way you can heal is by switching and putting a character on the bench and getting that 15% heal. So you got to watch out for things like that in this game mode in particular. And that's why I say it kind of plays like Shadowland in that way. you'll have certain stages where they'll be immune to energy. You'll have other stages where they'll be immune to physical damage. So you have to bring in the requisite characters. If you don't, you're gonna be like this guy, doing scribble scrabble, asking questions, saying, hey, what's going on? So yeah, just find you a team. It can be the same team that does a majority of the missions for you, and then find some other teams to do something else. In this particular stage, I believe it's all elemental damage. It's either this one or it's the Odin one. But one of these two is all elemental damage. So that's the other thing. And it tells you if you click on those icons, but a lot of people miss that. Like, it's just like these icons here. You can click on them, it'll tell you exactly what they're doing. The damage proc, the insight proc, all of that stuff. If you have a mighty CTP, that proc. I think that was like his uniform passive or something. So, yeah. All that jazz. And we can continue.
With you, I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palm. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nose. See me right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me? Then will you get bored of killing me?
Oh wow, he's about to die. Let's not have that happen. And she's about to die. What is this, physical reflect or something? Hey, hit that man with the ice cream truck and call it a day.
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you, I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palm.
See if I can get Cable some more HP right quick.
You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. You know I'm addicted to you, and it's twisted. You've been gifted with the evil voodoo. Got me coming back for more, even when I've been screwed. Dolls full of pins, pierce my heart straight through. I got issues in my head. I like you in my bed, but you keep me on red. Oh, everything is like a test. I better not text or I'll come off desperate.
I'm gonna go see what stage Ubel was talking about. So I'm kind of interested to know. Because he specifically said her, so it would have to be a female boss either in the stage or at the end of it. In the Nick Fury legendary battle, which, well, I understand why he's doing the Nick Fury legendary battle, because he's trying to unlock the rest of them. So
the conclusion. Even though I offer all of the solutions, I wish you loved me like I love you. If
yeah, that would be the
alone with you, I never feel lucid. I wish I wasn't struck by Cupid. I wish when I first saw you, I knew this. When I'm
that
with
would
you,
be
I
the
feel
solution there, my G.
feel diluted. My heart's been wounded. Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you, I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside
Let's
my
do
palm.
something different.
Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand.
Let's do something a little different.
You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares. See me right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me? Then will you get bored of killing me? Then will you get bored of killing me? Then will you get bored of killing me?
Yeah, I made some noises like that the other day.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares. See me right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you, I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. You know I'm addicted to you, and it's twisted. You've been gifted with the evil voodoo. Got me coming back for more, even when I've been
I
screwed.
see. That's what I need on that other one. There's a couple of those crits.
I got issues in my head. I like you in my bed, but you keep me on red. Oh, everything is like a test. I better not text or I'll come
Okay.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I
Let's get the most out of this right now, then. You know what? Yeah. Let's rock Storm. I should probably have Taskmaster support out there. Now that I got him.
I don't think you understand what you're doing, and my heart's black and blue from the bruising. I feel like when I'm with you I'm losing. I feel like you think that this amusing, sitting there gaslighting and confusing. Was it me? Is it me? Am I deluded?
Now I need a hero male blast support also, so I'm really not wanting to have to tier 3 Cyclops. I'm really thinking about tier 3 and Ancient One, just because of the flexibility of just snatching the uniform off, making him a male type, and still getting the leadership and the support. Even though the support isn't as good.
I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me
And then that's only for elemental types as well, so where are you, Tony? I put him at the front of the list? I sure did. He went to the top of the class. That's where he went. Let's see, that's Rogue. Here, we'll use your lead, Magneto. while this is going, we'll check back in. My guy over here, Marcos Garza, needs recommendations on the next tier 4. He already has Iron Man. He already has Carnage. He already has Venom, and he already has Thor. He doesn't have Storm's uniform. He's working on getting Namor to 80. He's got a blast of combat and Universal. I really hate to say it. You know what? To be honest, I would tier 3 Shuri. She's speed type. She'll hold her value for a lot longer. She's probably got another synergy uniform coming with the mid-month. She has the support. Her DPS is really good. I would tier 3 Shuri. That would be my choice. And she's not on the list, of course. I think he made this before. No, this was an hour ago. So yeah. Maybe Shuri's not an option. That could be it. Maybe he doesn't have her tier 3 yet, so it's just so far away. Well, he asked for tier 4 recommendations. That's right, Shuri just got a tier 3. Yeah, I would go Hulk. Still? Yeah. Because he doesn't have a PvP type, I would still go Hulk over Widow. I would still have to go Hulk over Widow. There's so many combat types to choose from. But just so you would have all of your bases covered, if you didn't want to go Hulk, the next choice would be Widow. Then it's a free-for-all after that. It's either that or wait for the next speed tier 4. And the way they've been chunking combats at us, because, for the longest time we've been complaining about how horrible the combat class is. And now we got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 combat types, right? 3 blast types, 2 universals, and 1 speed. So, I would think the next one would have to be a speed type. I couldn't see it being anything else. And if that's the case, it kind of begs the question, who's going to be the next tier 4? To be honest, I wouldn't be mad at a Bucky. I wouldn't be mad at a Bucky tier 4 if he got a uniform. I would not be mad at Bucky tier 4 if he got a uniform. So let me go see about Giant Boss right here, and we'll see if we can do a little bit more. Well, no. Let me see. He shouldn't have the Weapon Master tag. I think he has like gamma radiation and the strong tag.
Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palm. Play with me like
Durability. Okay, so
you don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me? And 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 will you get bored of killing me? But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palm. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. You know I'm addicted to you, and it's twisted. You've been gifted with the evil voodoo. Got me coming back for more, even when I've been screwed. Dolls full of pins, pierce my heart straight through. I got issues in my head. I like you in my bed, but you keep me on red. Oh, everything is like a test. I better not text or I'll come off desperate.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares.
let's see who we can pick up.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead,
We will just see who we can pick up.
So if I play dead, will you regret everything that you did?
And we got us a tier 4 Venom.
Understand what you're doing. Black and blue from the bruising. I feel like
Really not feeling the leadership.
you think that this amusing. Sitting there gaslighting and confusing.
You do better off putting Sif in the lead
I'm the one who's always sorry. The
and then bringing a different support.
I offer all of the solutions. I wish you loved me like I love you. It's stupid. When I'm alone with you, I never feel
Oh, and my guy has Gore
wasn't struck by Cupid. I wish
and GBR.
when I'm with you, I feel so useless.
And we'll see how this goes.
My heart's been wounded. Silhouettes of you are like a taunt.
I have a feeling I'm in for a shit show.
Know just what you want. With you, I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palm. Play with me like cats and a string.
I don't know, that tier 4 Venom might surprise me.
You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free.
Then again, maybe not.
but if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me? And
Yep, this is gonna be one of those that is not gonna work. Cause his venom is about to get clapped, and yep, and there she went. And I do not have the DPS to do this.
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palm.
This is ridiculous.
I know you told your friend you're not okay.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Why you never said
Give me 1 second while I reboot this joker.
try to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away.
So
Yeah, I'm about to fade away.
there we go. No. Yeah. Okay, so we got one more world boss run and a bunch of timeline battles left. And that's the problem with picking up randoms. Because they'll have a tier 4. Yeah. Beat me to the game. That's cool. That's dandy. That's nice. It takes more than that to do GB or Dormammu. It just does. Yo, what's going on? Oh, whoa. Oh boy, just dipped. What? I didn't catch that, what he put up there in the chat. I might have to check it. Let's see here. Not great with Strange, but 17% Pierce. Cool. You just gotta get your rotation with Strange. That's all that is. As long as he's got a rage on him, we'll do fine. Yeah. And that Moon Knight is gonna help keep him alive too. like that Moon Knight doing more than that. Perfect. We all used the co-op skill way too early. They both got clipped, but he saved his tier 4 for that though. Also, the tier 4 only affects Moon Knight. Oh, I thought that shit affected all allies. That's cool. They sent me to the Milded Zone. I'd rather them do that. Because both of them are hitting harder than me. Oh my God. Oh my God. What just happened? This dude came out and did the hammer slam and got clapped up. Are you serious, bro? And I think, oh man, I just screwed up this whole damn run. Oh man, that freaking sucked, bro. Yeah, I screwed that whole damn run up for us, man. Oh, that freaking sucks. Ah, that sucks, man. 'Cause we were gonna clear that shit. They brought me back from the Milded Zone right when I cast that hammer shit, and they didn't skill. They did not cancel the skill. Any other time they'll cancel that shit. They didn't cancel that shit. It ain't got my Hulk clap, and it got old boy's Doctor Strange clap up. It screwed the whole fucking run up. And we were doing good until then. I tried to switch. Oh crap. I tried to switch characters, but
Tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong.
okay, here we go. Yeah, I tried to switch characters, but they wouldn't let me. And when they did, it was already too late. It was like, and then they got caught up on my bullshit because when that hammer came out, it wouldn't let them go around it. So yeah. Okay. Might have to tier 3 Drax just for my hope. Yeah, if Drax had like that 65% HP lead plus an additional support, that would be really good. I did that backwards. Here we go with this mess again. Yeah, we got the good switch that time. Wait a minute. How did his Hulk get clapped? He must have got his Hulk confused with mine and thought he was out of the deal and cast a skill. I can definitely live with that. And let's see, who was this one little old straggler we needed? We'll get in some strange work. Should have cast tier 3 first. this man run all the way around that and didn't touch it. You done tightrope the hell out of that Joker. Oh, is that right? You sitting up here trying to hang on by the skin of your chinny chin chin. Of your chin chinian. All this extra nonsense and debauchery. All right. We are going to see what this timeline team does with options. Okay. Adam claps him up easily. And then trades, not good, considering there's a gore right there. Okay, so Hulk buffed himself, but he couldn't get off against Gore. That second skill clap is serious business, man. You gotta have a lot of HP to tank that thing. Man, Colossus really got me wondering about this mighty egg. Oh, the Battle of the Ages. And Thor got him. Wow. That is actually ridiculous. I ain't doing too hot this week, y'all. definitely gotta pop third skill HP in order to survive. And he just crushes Colossus easily. So he broke my guys down to a whole knee. Oh, the heal, the heal. And he got him. Adam. I see you, my boy. Oh, man. That must have been a tearful hope. So I'm not watching the, and you know what? I'm not doing too hot with Adam right now either, so let's mix it to Emma. Let's mix it to Emma. What is going on this week? I'm gonna have to take over. Oh Lord, this boy done popped about 30 buffs. Okay, what in the world? What the hell was that? Huh. I don't know what the hell that sentry had on him that made him fucking light up like Goku. That boy hit a Kaioken times 100. I'm gonna need you to chill all the way out, my guy. I was gonna say that same thing, just clapped you, buddy. Emma, come on, baby girl. Let's buff that HP. And pull out that hammer. And pull out that hammer. Hit that man one good time, soften him up, break down that adamantium a little bit. That adamantium. Okay, so that's the mighty regen going off. mean, not the mighty regen, the mighty egg. The mighty refinement. Colossus with the mighty refinement. Say, man. Say, man. Say, man. Oh, get out of there. Say, man. Oh, if he could have got into the awakened, he did it. He clapped him. Or was that Image Reflect? That was Image Reflect. That was Image Reflect. Man, my guy Colossus a whole G. That boy just went out there and earned him a whole 3 stripes. 2.5, 2.5. Say, man. I might have to reevaluate my stance on this mighty regen, man. I mean, this mighty refinement. And this is a sorry one. Like, it's not even at the max. The max is 15%. And then he could have another, 5-6% HP, which isn't much. Another 11% recovery rate, which isn't much. But then that other 10% heal down there at the bottom is kind of clutch. Like, I don't know, man. Like, if he had his artifact for the extra heal, maybe on a character like Gilgamesh or something, this would make him really, really freaking annoying. Because he'd just always be popping off some kind of heal. I mean, yeah, granted, it is on manual, but it was Colossus on manual. Maybe I got this whole thing wrong. Maybe I should be playing more manual so I can. And that's what I used to do, really, was a lot of manual gameplay in timeline and really just get in there and figure the skills out. Maybe I need to get back to more of that instead of this autoplay stuff. But we are coming up on 2 a.m. here, so we're going to go ahead and call it a stream. We're coming up on the 3.5 hour mark. So we will definitely be back at y'all with another one. It's been a pleasure hanging out with y'all once again. And we will do this again in the next one. And let's do a little quick inventory management right quick. I need to kind of tidy this whole thing up beforehand. So my apologies, but you know how it is with inventory space in this game. Inventory space more valuable than tier 4 materials. Not really, but it's close. It depends on your level of patience. It really does. There we go. So yeah, this guy right here, if I get a hold of this man's artifact, ooh wee. As a matter of fact, where are we on where are we on those? Before we get out of here. Oh, we got 3,000. And we can try for a few pulls before we get out of here. All right. Yep, that was half of them. So, no dice. We'll go ahead and call it a day. I will throw this on my man Colossus though, so he'll have him something to fight with, and go ahead and dismantle that and be back at 2,000. And yeah, said I wasn't trying to go too ham with it. I was really just trying to pick up an artifact for Colossus. Let's see here. I got some Singularity bios, some Widows, some Yandu. And I'm just waiting to get maxed out on my mutant materials again, and then we're gonna go ham on cards. Raising up some 6 stars. We'll check the day for Alliance battle. I'm not sure whether or not I'm going to do that on or off stream just yet here. If it's combat day, then we'll probably do it on stream. It is human female day. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and call it a day, because that's not going to be very interesting content coming from over here, unfortunately. So yeah, we'll go ahead and leave you guys with some dimension rift forming today. And it's been a pleasure hanging out with y'all as always. Thank you guys for watching. Please come out and check us out again next time. And we'll be back at y'all with another video in the near future. Are we out of energy? I want to leave y'all with something. Okay, couple of new guys. I got you. And I have not been on top of my game with the event quests either. At all, so yeah, we'll leave y'all with a little dimension rift forming. So yeah, it's been a pleasure, like I said, once again hanging out with y'all. And we'll catch y'all in the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And peace.
I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby I have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side, maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your
strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away. As you fade away. I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade